How you doing? This is episode 150 of the TNA Top 10.
How you doing?
I'm T Weave. With me as always are Andrew and Allison. How you guys doing?
Wait a minute. We don't do that here. It's how
you fellas doing?
fellas. There you go.
Fellas. I feel better now.
That's better.
I'm still jet lagged. How about you, Andrew?
I'm recovered.
Yeah, well, that's fine. But yeah,
I'm recovered.
Andrew and I are back from 6 for me, 6.5 days in Vegas, and for Andrew, 8 days on the West Coast. So it was a hell of a week. We're
Agreed.
Yep. Good stuff. I didn't have to hike 20 miles anywhere in the 120-degree heat, so that was fine.
And volunteered to walk.
I did.
Volunteered to walk.
I did.
I'm so proud of you.
I know. That's right.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was through air-conditioned casinos, but you were walking.
Does it matter? No, I still walked. You saw me walking outside too. I think like the first 2 days I was pretty dehydrated, but other than that, it was great. I had a winning streak like I've never had. Anything I touched was golden. It was pretty great. We did not find the firecracker or the chickens, Terry. It just never happened. We'd put money into it. It wouldn't happen. We'd be like, nope, walk away.
I mean, that's the MO, right? That
Right.
They don't ever explode.
Right.
I guess that one time they did.
Yeah, and you got like a $5 bonus out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like let's pump $400 in there. To get
Right. Yep, exactly. And then Andrew and I came home with brand new pseudo matching tattoos.
Pseudo matching
Pseudo.
tattoos done by Las Vegas Greg.
Yes, thank you, Greg.
Las Vegas Greg. What a
Yes.
Yeah, Greg Loki. He's actually a very talented artist,
He is.
and he does pieces much larger than what we normally or what we did.
Right.
But because there were two of them, he was able to book us. So
And he's a friend of a friend. Thank you, Ellen. So
yes.
yeah, good
Good
stuff.
referral. Good referral. Yeah. So Allison won at the slot machines.
Yeah.
I did not.
But
But
You
I
learned-
did win at the horse racing with George.
that's right.
I
You
don't
learned
see
how to
George
handicap.
yet.
You have
Am I
a
not?
skill. You have a skill for life now, Andrew.
Yeah, my not father-in-law taught me how to handicap to the point where we've already planned a trip to Saratoga next year.
Yeah.
So me and George are going to upstate New York to bet the pony. Allison can come if she wants, but
Exactly. That's
It's
basically
about-
where we are now.
it's
That's
about
great.
me and George. We're going to bet the ponies and talk about the great Jorge Posada.
Oh yeah, he did not. Yeah.
Well, no, your dad actually complimented Jorge, but that's because Austin Wells was on the television.
I
So
was going. All right. Yeah. Okay. Fair.
there he is.
Fair.
Yep. So
Yeah,
here's
right.
the deal, Terry. Horse racing, if you all don't know, George gave me this book, and the book has results and ratings and all this stuff of the horses.
Okay.
So I kept betting on the long shots to start with, and they never win.
Yeah.
Until I quit betting on
There's
them.
a
and then
reason they're
a
long
couple-
shots,
And I
right?
Yeah,
started betting.
a couple of them won. And
You win a little bit at a time.
yeah, so I actually won like $200 or $250 horse racing, and then put it in the damn slot machine,
Yeah. that was-
which was a terrible idea because
Terrible.
I found the slot machines Terry found. In other
Terrible.
words, they were ice cold. But like
I was
did
very
well.
consistent. I lost $100 a day.
I won on the horse racing, and George taught me how to do it. But he gives me this book, and it just suits my nature because you have all this research right there, and then you pick the horses, and if they win, you win, and if they don't win, you don't win. It's very simple. But yeah, we're going to Saratoga next year, and Allison can come if she wants, but I'm definitely bringing George.
You know what?
Is
You know
number
what's in
20.
our
shirt.
future?
What's that?
I'm sensing you're getting into the horses, and we're going to find our way to Kentucky.
Did I not say that?
And
Could
we
be.
are going to have a group powwow around the
Yeah,
Kentucky Derby.
I'll go bet horses. I'll teach you all. George taught me. You have to pass it down. And horse racing is not nearly as expensive
No.
as $1.50 bet at a time on a slot machine that is giving
That's
you
right.
no love.
The pig's about to explode. Put another $100.
Put another 100 in, Terry. I love the sentence because this is before Cyrus got really big into soccer.
Yeah.
I got money. Don't worry about
Oh yeah, I don't got money.
it.
Worry about it. Please pray about it.
Terry's disposable income now involves football.
We
But
have the
no,
best equipment. I'll just say that.
Vegas was great. We did the tattoos. We had wonderful dinners with Allison's family. Good
Oh, good.
choices, by the way.
Yes.
Bavette's and Morimoto, and I forgot the third name.
Scarpetta
Scarpetta, thank you. I should have known. He sounds like a mobster.
and
But,
Ferraro's was the
And
offshoot.
Ferraro's was fantastic.
Ferraro's was the locals place. And
Yeah.
excellent.
Have y'all been to the place yet? I think that you had mentioned it before we went, where it shows up, where it appears as if it's a grocery store.
We haven't been there. Omega Mart. No.
Okay.
We saw
But
it.
we did
though.
see it.
We know
we did
where it
see
is now.
Terry, we also saw Raising Cane's over
did.
there on Cholesterol Corner by New York. New
Oh,
York.
that's across from the roaster
Roaster color.
roller coaster.
roller coaster that is spinning around the Eiffel Tower.
Correct.
That Terry will
Or
never
Statue of Liberty. Maybe.
Statue of Liberty. Yeah, Terry will never forget that Raising Cane's is on Las Vegas Boulevard by New York, New York.
It is.
The
Oh
park was. Go ahead.
no, I was gonna say we also saw the Naked Men too.
Yes, we did. The Thunder from Down Under.
Yeah.
So this rib is brought to you by one Allison Faye Johnson. I bought Thunder from Down Under tickets, and we went, and I bought 2 seats. One was directly next to the turntable where they dance, and that was supposed to be Allison's seat. Well, she knew,
I knew right away,
what was happening.
and I
and
said, "Oh
she
no, that's
took
your seat."
Opposite seat.
I've
And
done it before. I had
yeah,
seen it before. So
so there were 7 men and 98 women, and then
3 other women.
6 very, very attractive Australian dancers. Very attractive Australian
And
dancers.
we
It was
did
totally
confirm you
totally
have to
worth
be
it.
Australian to be a dancer. So
Yeah.
Oh, are you saying the small number of men and the giant number of women was the audience?
yes, there were
Yes.
a few
Okay.
men in the audience. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
There were only 7. I counted them. Every one of them was gay. So
Of course. I can see myself, because of you guys,
Right.
finding my way to this, going, where the hell have I found myself?
yeah. Well, it was wonderful. And the butt nudity aside, the dancing and the choreography, and I mean, it was very, very, very good. Plus they're funny. Like the host was hilarious. George made $243 in tips.
Okay, I don't
Thanks,
know
Dad.
where that
Thanks,
comes from.
Dad. Gross.
Yep.
Gross.
Also, because George and I bet the ponies, there was those free drinks
Oh
that
yeah.
only cost you $20 at a time, and we did make use of them. We got the good bottled water, and then when Val and Constantine were there, they drank a little more. But
Yeah.
George got us great seats for the comedian, Sebastian. They were great.
Yep.
Like I said, Val reminded me why I'm single and don't share my bed, trying to push me out of my chair. This woman is 115 pounds with a backpack on. I'm not even lying. And she somehow managed to try to bully me out of my own seat.
She was tired.
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
We all had a good time. We had
did.
fun.
We did.
And then what was not fun, because you're talking to experienced travelers here, Terry.
Yeah.
Were the delays and the seating arrangements on these airplanes that you paid more money for.
Yep.
On the way home from Nashville to Raleigh, it's an hour and 5-minute flight. And the only thing I can say about that is thank God because I was on the window seat and a man that Allison would have been attracted to was in the middle seat. And we're trying not to push each other out of the way on the extra legroom seats in Southwest. And yeah, so while you might have extra legroom, they don't make them if you wear a size 52 jacket coat or larger. Those seats are not for you.
No.
Forget your stomach. I'm talking about your shoulders. Like I'm sitting like this, and so is the guy. And we are touching each other. It is so stupid. And then Frontier. Oh my God. What a shit show. So I think I sent a picture, which we should have put on the show, but it's okay.
So I'm against extra leg room. You want to know why?
Why?
I feel like a kindergartner, and I cannot reach the stuff in the back of the seat in front of me if I've got extra. Because I also have extra arm room, and my arms are short, so I can't reach the stuff.
I need the extra space.
Yeah,
so
I need it to go this way, not that way.
From now on,
I'm all torso, is what I'm saying.
From now on, it will only be true business class because Frontier's idea of business class are the most uncomfortable seats you've ever sat in, where they block the middle seat in a 3-row aisle. And so you and the other person are only sitting in 2 of the 3 seats are occupied. But they put a sign on there and everything that
Do
says,
not sit.
Flying is terribly expensive. Might as well bite the bullet and fly on a real plane. Although I will say this, Breeze is still the best value in the airline business. 100%. It's not close. You get the old 747 planes that they've refurbished. They truly have a business class. And you can get 2 check bags, which you all know I'm opposed to, a carry-on and a personal item, and you can fly one way most places for less than $250.
So Breeze became Southwest, and Southwest thought they were too big for their bridges.
Yeah, well, the problem is they
still get a seat.
Well, what I'm saying is
the budget plane.
Oh, yes.
Because Southwest was great.
It was.
It was, and then they had somebody come in to say, we need to change things to be just like everybody else, and they screwed everything up.
Yep.
I would agree with that. But yeah, as somebody who travels frequently enough, here's the other thing that's going to happen, and Allison's about to become aroused. I am getting TSA pre-check because I am not standing in these ridiculous lines any longer.
Heated crotch, huh?
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about that.
Oh, God.
Hey, at least I'm not the only one now.
Allison is also responsible for this.
I am. This is my fault, too.
I'm in Las Vegas. Was it Las Vegas I was in?
It was Las Vegas.
I'm in Las Vegas. The line is 25 minutes long or something. Now, I will say Denver was very efficient in terms of their length of line. But I have my dad's ashes in my backpack. I have it marked X-ray, human remains, blah, blah, blah. And I get stopped. They didn't have the air conditioning on in the terminal in Las Vegas, and it was already 95 degrees. So apparently, I'm sweating from places you're not supposed to sweat when you get on an airplane. And they walk me through the TSA, make me do the hand thing. They're like, sir, we need to pat you down. And I'm like, excuse me? Said, yeah, you have a couple hot spots right here in your crotch area. I'm like, well, it is 95 degrees in this airport. And the guy laughed. And then he said, okay, so this is what we're going to do. I need you to spread your legs, and I'm going to pat you down one leg at a time. There's no room. There's no privacy for this. You're just right out in the middle of everyone getting patted down.
Oh, they didn't offer you a private room?
No.
Private room, and I said, no, you're doing it right here.
We're not doing that. No. So he goes up the one leg, grabs my junk, goes up the other leg, grabs my junk, turn around, and he grabs my dick, and I'm like, yeah, that's it. That's what that is.
That's the one.
That's the one. I said, usually I'm on a date when these sort of things happen. And this poor Chinese or Japanese TSA guy didn't know what to think because I wasn't rude about it. But I will say this for TSA. they were very polite about my father's ashes. They did do their little sniffy test thing to make sure it wasn't drugs or whatever, but they were all very polite and understanding about that. So I did appreciate that. But now he's at home with mom after 2.5 years of chilling on the kitchen island. I guess that was appropriate. We finally took him home. And look, we were late because he was always late. It's his fault. You know, he never picked anybody up on time. But I did take him home and we spread his ashes. But like I said,
that's why you okay. So
I've flown 100
I didn't
times.
know that you were going to Nebraska after Vegas. So,
Yeah. Oh, I got more on that. I've flown 100 times and have never had a hot spot. So we go get on the plane, and somebody on this conversation, on this video, handed me a book called Heated Rivalry. And
Me.
another person in this conversation decided, I'm going to go ahead and read this book
That's all.
while
on you.
we're flying.
That's on you.
well, that didn't help the heated part.
Nope.
That did not help the heated parts.
And I did warn him.
It wasn't,
that it
the
was-
plane wasn't the only thing that took off. And I have never, ever, in all of the flights I've ever taken, A, been stopped by TSA for having a hot crotch, and B, ever had an erection on an airplane. And both of those things I can check off the list as of this past week. So thank you very much.
I really
to
don't know
Alice.
if I have or not, honestly. I've been on a lot of flights,
Oh God, too funny.
and I've
And
had
it
a lot
was-
of excitement, but I don't
And
know
it
if those
was so
coincide.
funny, Terry, because the memory of you doing the TSA graphic popped up within the last week,
I may
and then
need
it
to
happened to
revisit that.
me. So I had to tell everybody that Terry is no longer part of an exclusive club
That's right.
concerning the hot crotch area.
Well, I will
Um,
say that I was in Nashville when that happened, and the TSA guy said, "I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but we got to do this." They knew what it was. They just needed
Yeah.
to make sure. Your guys
They needed-
almost seemed like, "Oh man, what the hell?"
What the hell? Yeah. What's
Yeah.
going on here? Which is funny because they pulled 5 other people out of line before I ever was able to get my dad's ashes put back in the suitcase. So
Oh,
they were getting all sorts of people. Now, the rest of this trip, because you all know that I'm very bougie when it comes to my cars. Fuck your Nissan, Terry. I asked for a Nissan Maxima
You
though,
did.
because they make those luxury style sedans and they actually come well equipped. They upgraded me to a 25 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon.
Oh
Rode
yeah,
like
love
shit,
it, love it.
Sounded like shit.
Oh, you're
Looked like
kidding.
shit. This thing
Oh.
had no ass in it whatsoever.
That's
Except
what I
mine.
got in Philadelphia, and I loved it the whole time.
I hated it. I absolutely hated it. We gave you a free upgrade. No, you didn't have the car I asked for a month ago when we booked this.
Do you know how
That's
to take the
fine.
reservation? Do you know how to hold the reservation?
That is correct. And so I'm sitting there in this car and I can hear the ambient wind noise of eastern Colorado and western Nebraska. The damn thing feels like it's extremely top heavy. You guys know I sell cars for a living. We sell brand new Jeeps. You couldn't do anything in this world to get me to pay $60,000 for one of those pieces of shit.
Oh my goodness, we are
I
on
absolutely
opposite ends of this debate. I never thought I was a Jeep guy until I went to my son's boot camp and I got a Rubicon for a rental and I loved it. But you were completely the opposite. That's great.
I got in the Lexus after I got off the plane and I hit the fucking freeway at about 85 miles an hour and was reminded why my bougie ass drives an IS 500. At 85 miles an hour, there's no road noise, there's no tire noise. It doesn't feel like it's going to get blown off the road. And by the way, the air conditioning works properly, especially when you do it in conjunction with the air conditioned seats. So, oh yes, very bougie, very bougie. But the IS 500 is back in the driveway where it belongs after a week at the hotel. I had to take it to the car wash yesterday. She was filthy. I can't stand that. And then we're back to work and everything is all hunky dory. I have a meeting tomorrow. You all know how I'm excited about those.
Those are
Yeah.
great.
8:45.
7:30 for me. I win.
You win, but I don't do meetings as part of my job.
I know
just I'm just forced to go to them.
That's all I do.
Well, I've got a meeting at a tire place to get 4 new tires on Wednesday.
Woo!
So I think that's a much worse meeting.
On what vehicle?
On my Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Did you pick out tires yet?
I did. I didn't spend a ton of money. Well, I spent a ton of money, but I didn't spend a ton of money. I got like the medium range because I don't necessarily plan to keep this thing forever. But
Yeah.
I am on a spare right now, so I needed to rush to a soccer game today, and I was on a spare. So rushing and a spare don't mix very well. So
Spare tires aren't made for rolling.
I was going the fastest 50 miles per hour you could possibly go get to this game. So.
Like you said in the chat, Terry, when you're running late for something, it never, ever ceases to take forever to get there.
Oh, yeah.
Every stoplight,
Every
every
red light.
track, every person who doesn't know how to drive, which we did not drive in Las Vegas.
Nope.
Allison doesn't drive in Las Vegas.
That's excellent.
We take public transportation.
Yes, we do.
Or an Uber. And what was that shit box we took from the casino?
Which one?
Was that like the train thing?
No. The
Tram
train is
or-
great. Me and George took
tram.
the train to the
The
track.
train is great. Which ship box from which casino? You got to be
From
little-
from Main Street Station. Remember the guys?
Oh,
Or no, it was from the tattoo shop. The dude's car was all beat
yeah,
up,
it was beat up. It was like a Toyota Camry that was beat up. Yeah.
and it was beat up. Like the door was dented in,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
And
what
then
are
we
you
get a Cadillac electric with full moon roof to go away
Yeah.
from downtown. So it was like
And that one didn't know how to drive. She
no,
was an
she did
idiot.
not. She was doing 45 on the highway. We were getting passed left and right, and I was having a heart attack. Anyway.
Allison and I are the type of drivers that are not accustomed to people passing us. We
No.
pass you.
Correct.
Because
Right.
the left lane, as I have told you all over and again, is for felony behavior.
Correct.
That has been difficult with a spare tire, I got to tell you, because
Yeah.
people are blowing past me.
Yeah.
And it,
Yeah.
it is an insult.
Well, you live in the state known for Talladega, so what do you expect? Yeah, Ricky Bobby. But no, it was a great trip. Our next trip is in 40 days.
40 days.
Yeah. We'll be going to see CC Sabathia get put in Monument Park at
Excellent.
Yankee Stadium against the Orioles. And
What's the
OCC.
date there? Maybe it coincides because Cyrus
It's your
has
birthday. I
It's
think.
your birthday, buddy.
Oh, that
Yeah.
might be okay. That might be a weekend he plays an away game that I would need to. We might coincide again. That would work.
Hey, that works.
Look at that.
Yeah, see, Cyrus has a very demanding schedule.
That's right.
And, we'll just have to keep up with all the football and whatnot. But yes, good catching up with everybody after
Yes.
a couple weeks.
So what are we talking about tonight, other than Andrew getting pulled aside at the Vegas airport?
The
We're
hot
gonna
crotch
do
area. Yeah.
Worst pickup lines. That was a good intro to that.
That would.
We also got MLB, we got WWE and AEW, and we're gonna tease a little college football because that's coming up soon.
Yeah, the college football is, what are we, 2 weeks away from 0 week?
Getting
I
ready
don't
for
know. I
that.
have to look because I got to get that preseason poll out.
Nebraska's first game isn't until September. They don't play during 0 week. They play week 1. So theirs is the first week of September. One of their 3 victories this year because I hate Matt Rule. But anyway, maybe 4. They might get 4.
In case you forgot.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
Auburn
picking a
gave up a
different
home
football
game to play in Atlanta against Baylor, and people are pissed because they want that home game.
Mm.
Yeah.
Or damn Eagle. You got a real
What?
football coach. He doesn't hunt. He doesn't fish. All he knows is fucking ball.
All he knows is ball.
Well, speaking of ball, let's talk about the baseball, and we've got the standings here that I've updated, and all of a sudden, the Braves, as of like 2:00, pulled into a tied record with the Dodgers at 74-50. So the Braves have extended the lead on the Phillies, but the Brewers are 2 games up on both of them.
Yep.
So I watched the Dodgers and the Brewers last night since you brought them both up, Terry. And Mezarowski has bases loaded. He got in a jam. The batter is Shohei Ohtani. Strikes him out. Up next, everybody's favorite former Brave, Freddie Freeman, MVP multiple times in the World Series. Same result. Strikes him out. And got out of the jam. And the boy was pumped up. He is arguably the best pitcher in baseball. And it's not because he throws 105 miles an hour. It's because he has control of the 105-mile-an-hour fastball.
Sorry, I got a
Yeah,
little distracted about something, Dave.
Yeah, he's not wrong. Absolutely will dry it out like the Sahara. And on the topic of weather, 116-degree dry heat is far better than the 98 degrees I came home to with 86% humidity. That was absolutely gross. But Mezarowski last night stares down 2 of the best batters in baseball and wins with the bases loaded. High pressure situation, gets out of it, and the Brewers, go on to win 4-1. So they shut the Dodgers down yesterday. The Yankees blew another game yesterday and the game before, but today I think the temperature in hell dropped 15 degrees because they won on the road against Toronto in extra innings, and that does not happen to the Yankees.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying that I hope they can do well. I read a stat which is kind of disgusting if I'm honest about it. Their last 6 losses since the All-Star break, 7 innings pitched, 1 earned run. 6 innings pitched, 1 earned run. 7 innings pitched, 1 earned run. 7 innings pitched, 1 earned run. 7 innings pitched, 1 earned run. So the point being, the starting pitching staff is doing its job, and the offense is not. And Dave, you are right. The AL West is dog crap. I'm currently watching
the Astros, who were in the lead of the AL West, will be in 4th place in like 3 divisions.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
But now we get the Orioles coming up Tuesday, which means I get to say Allison's favorite thing.
Susan.
I have to listen to Susan because we have blackouts here in 2026 on the MLB network because apparently I live too close to Baltimore. So I have to listen, Terry, to Susan shield other teams' good things instead of talking about God's team, the New York Yankees. So on the injury update, Bellinger will be back end of the week. He's going to rehab. Giancarlo allegedly September the 1st. No date on Aaron Judge or Carlos Rodon.
I can't. Killing me. Well,
what's killing it, and this is why people can say Aaron Judge doesn't make a difference in the lineup, is that he's the righty, and the Yankees haven't seen anything but lefty pitching, and it's lefty, 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 lefty.
Correct.
So that's all they're seeing right now is left-handed pitchers, and they have 7 of their 9 starters are left-handed batters. Advantage to the pitcher most of the time. And also Hunter Winstead had a god-awful game today, and he should join the list of the 2 guys that are retiring finally. Buckner and Diaz, Laz. He should join that list because he blew so many calls for Toronto and New York that they're sitting there doing this like all game. Tim Hill tapped his helmet from the mound or tapped his hat from the mound. A pitcher challenged the call, which is never a good idea, but he was right, and he was dead right. So anyway, Yankees win. They're on to Baltimore, and I think they're in the 2nd wild card spot right now. I
guess I need to start showing wild card standings.
Yeah. I think they're in the 2nd wild card spot, but Tampa Bay with small ball is still just like Milwaukee. You don't have to hit home runs to win baseball games. You just
Absolutely
have
not.
to score more runs than the other team, and that's it.
You want to talk about how bad the AL West is? Like the Angels, we talk about, just chalk them up to last place. They're not in last place because the A's suck even worse than that.
We did
And-
see the new A's ballpark being built in Vegas.
It will be a spot we go visit.
is.
I also will say this about the A's. They have an incredible amount of raw talent on that team that's being wasted because they're moving between cities. They're moving between ownership groups. Nobody's going to spend any money on the Athletics.
Where are their
No.
home games this year? Are they still in
Sacramento in a minor league baseball
Minor
field.
League Park, yeah.
That is pathetic.
Yep.
2
Yeah, it's
years.
horrible.
2 freaking years, and they can't find somewhere to play.
The Yankees have the one wild card spot over Boston right now, +5. And then the Cubs, the Phillies, and San Diego are your wild cards in the National League right now.
Wow.
So, and the Yankees are only 5.5 games back of the Rays, which might as well be 20 the way the Rays are playing and the Yankees are playing. So, anyway.
Well, it was Left-Handers Day the other day, Matthew.
What was it?
So apparently it was National Left-Handers Day or something. So Matt Presley says the right side of your brain is controlled by the left side of your brain. The right side of your body is controlled by the left side of your brain. The left side of your body is controlled by the right side of your brain. Only left-handed people are in their right mind. It was
Well,
Left-Handers Day like 2 days ago or something.
Well, I never denied being crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
So
we
that-
admit that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I have a fucking tattoo that says your nonsense makes sense with a loon on it. Get away from me.
Stupid Canadian Wolfbird.
Stupid Canadian Wolfbird. That's a reference for Bober, who needs to read Heated Rivalry. It's a real hockey book.
I've
Real
seen
hot.
a lot of merch for Heated Rivalry. I think I know what Christmas is this year.
Season
Mm.
2 is coming, Terry, and I already ordered me and Allison dual collector Funko Pops.
I'm still working on Ted Lasso. I'm like 2/3 of the way through season 3.
I'm getting Andrew his set of books, his own set.
Roy is my favorite character in Ted
Roy
Lasso.
Kent. Is
As
Roy
you
Kent
might
in season 4? Do we know?
I'm not to season 4 yet. I think he is.
I won't watch it till the end, so I really hope he's in it because
No, Matt, it's just the way I talk. I speak
Yeah.
aggressively. You should know that by now.
Yeah.
Oh, and the stupid ass Mets are still
what?
the stupid ass Mets, which we can all rejoice about.
And they are 4.5 games out of next to last place, and that's beautiful.
And that just makes Terry feel good because that means that both the Marlins and the Nationals are better than the stupid ass Mets.
Well, I hate the
Well,
Marlins too, so you know.
Although I did read a nice piece of history this week in that the Mets have the first female mascot in the Mascot Hall of Fame.
Oh,
Mrs.
Mrs.
Met.
Matt.
Mrs. Met is now in the Mascot Hall of Fame.
Excellent.
First female. mascot.
Good for them.
We
And
need to run through that list of mascots at some point.
Yeah.
on the issue of the baseball, me and George talked baseball. It was fun picking his brain, listening to him talk about the old great players he got to see and walking to Shea Stadium, which I would be a fan of, but not Shitty Field. Shea Stadium was historic. Shitty Field just has really good facilities and bad baseball.
Correct.
So we don't go there. Yankee Stadium, on the other hand, could be considered a dump, but they've got really good baseball there.
So I
And-
saw a video of an umpire come out, hold the game up, walk out in front of the plate and say, "Please lower the apple."
Yes.
Because the Mets
That
had
was
forgotten
hilarious.
to bring
No,
the apple
they
back down
forgot
after
to
a
lower
home
the
run.
apple.
And
That
it's
was
behind
hilarious.
the pitcher, so it's like it blocks
Yep.
the backstop.
Yep.
Yep.
Whatever they call it.
Absolutely. Yep.
Again, Shitty
Oh,
Field.
the
One other thing on the baseball, because it is involving the Yankees, and Allison loves when I get to gloat about being right. George Lombard Jr. Is
Yeah.
so much better than Anthony Volpe.
Mhm.
But there are people in Yankees world already making the comparison to Derek Jeter. And I said, whoa.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what the difference between Derek Jeter and George Lombard Jr. is? It's called 5 world championships.
Mhm.
So when Lombard has 5 world championships,
Then we can.
then we can talk about how good George Lombard Jr. is.
I
But
love
his-
how Scott Brocious, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
his defense
I love
is
Ferocious.
his defense is phenomenal. His defense is absolutely phenomenal, and he's batting over 300. So
Well, it helps that he's like 9'3".
he's not that tall.
He's very tall.
He's not-
8'3".
No,
Not
he's like 6'7", I think.
but he's no Lombard isn't. Spencer is. Lombard's
Oh.
short.
Oh, okay.
Lombard's
Maybe I got them
short, like
confused.
6'2". But his defense is incredible, and he made a mistake, the first mistake in a game the other day, and it didn't cost him anything. But I mean, he don't make errors, and he doesn't swing at bullshit. And meanwhile, Anthony Volpe, his replacement, was up first in the batting order in the minor league, challenged 2 consecutive pitches back to back that he got wrong in the first inning at the first at bat, and they were out of challenges thereafter. And all he could do was laugh about it when he walked away. So Volpe is a bust, and the Yankees need a real catcher, but they have a real shortstop now, so that's good.
Okay, so I guess we got about 6 weeks left, something like that. Then we get into the playoffs.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's going to be 3 teams from the East, one from the West, and 2 from the Central for the playoffs in the American League. And then, of course, it'll be the Braves, the Phillies, the Brewers, the Dodgers, the Cubs, and who knows? That one's
The
more open.
NL is pretty even because they don't have a real shitty division like the AL does.
Mm-mm. No. And the other thing is like you just look at how many teams. I mean, 15 games back, the Royals, they got way too much talent to have only won 50 games this year. And the White Sox, after that historic season last year, are the number 1 team in the division right now.
There are
So-
2 total teams in the AL that are not in the East that have a 500 record.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Wow, yeah.
Yep.
Holy cow. I didn't notice that.
6
Yeah.
in the National League.
If you look, the Orioles and the Blue Jays at 61 and 6. The Blue Jays are now 61 and 65, and the Orioles are 61 and 63. They're not that far away from 500. Whereas 49 and 75, 48 and 75.
Yeah, all right, fair. Yep.
I do notice I didn't update it properly because they both can't be 14 and a half out with different records.
That's all right.
Same number of
That's
wins,
all
so
good.
They took the series at the Rogers Center from the Yankees. They did it without Aaron Judge. They did it without Giancarlo Stanton. They did it without Cody Bellinger. So if they get the bats back in time, the Yankees could make a run, but they've got to get the offense going or they're never going to win baseball games.
Yep.
All right, let's move along to the fantastic AEW.
Woo. I watched like 5 minutes of this maybe this week.
I
I
watched
watched
0 of this. I did watch some. I watched Raw, but
Terry's
I've
prepared.
got comments on that, but not AEW. Apparently, MJF's trying to convince them he matters.
MJF has some serious back knee. Willow and Mercedes are gonna fight. Yeah, I mean, like it's the same old, same old. There's nothing.
Nothing
Yeah,
exciting.
MJF has put his slime ball way into the position to be the number 2 guy in the casino battle royal and for the number 1 contendership. Obviously, the main event, Ospreay versus Omega, is going to be lights out.
Yep.
Mhm.
And it would not surprise me if Ospreay wins by the skin of his teeth in Wembley in front of everybody, only for MJF to come steal the title.
To be
That
fair,
would
I
not-
also think Mercedes and Willow is going to be a banger.
I'm not as high on Willow as everybody else is, but I'd much rather see the title on her than Mercedes because
Yep.
Mercedes is not the wrestler everybody like the indie darlings think. They think she's so great and she's very unbelievable. In a world where Rhea Ripley exists, the best she'll ever do is number 2. So, despite Rhea having surgery,
Don't. I don't want to talk about it.
well, we're going to get the Young Bucks versus Edge and Christian. That'll be exciting. or the Cope, excuse me, Cope and
No, he's not Cope anymore. He's now Adam Copeland.
So the young bucks against the old fucks, huh?
Correct.
The old folks, exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
The not
it's
so
the-
young bucks.
The not so young. Yeah.
Spot fest galore. It's going to be absolute garbage. What won't be garbage is Kyle Fletcher versus Takeshita versus
Oh
Okada.
God, that's gonna be amazing.
That one I may need to be left alone for. Just don't ask questions. It's like an airplane boner.
Oh my God.
But anyway, that match will cook, you know. And the thing is about AEW, their pay-per-views always deliver. Their storytelling is what's trash. So
Is it 2 weeks from now?
I think it's
Yeah.
next week, isn't it? Or is
I
it
think
2
it's
weeks?
2 weeks.
I
Is
think
it
it's
2
2
weeks?
weeks.
I think it's the end of August. Like, I think it's like the 29th.
29th, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Saturday.
But I mean, AEW is still doing their thing. Somehow Hangman Page and Bandito are a thing now.
Oh God. Hangman cut his hair. So just
Yeah.
FYI, it's very depressing.
Negative 5 stars from Allison for the haircut.
Yes, I'm very upset about it.
Yeah.
Very upset.
It looks like what AJ Styles did when he was in Japan. He did the mom bob or whatever, you know. It's kind of what it looks like.
Stop.
Kind of what it looks like.
So gross.
And then AJ Styles talking shit to somebody about building the ring or whatever to his kid or something. That was funny. Anyway.
Yeah, AEW is AEW.
Yep.
That sums it up. So why don't we move on? I got something to say about WWE.
Oh God.
So I
The
watched
women-
Raw, and let me give you my 2 impressions that I
I'm
had.
ready.
First off, I've said this before. Jacob Fatu came in and became who they thought Solo Sikoa was.
Yes.
So they've been trying to figure out what the hell do we do with him. Well, let me tell you, what they're doing with him now ain't it.
Correct.
Because it is not believable and it's goofy as shit.
I actually enjoyed when Jay shot the pistol and he ducked and then he looked around the crowd at everybody. That was funny. My buddy John alerted me to that, and I'm like, he did what? He said, "Oh yeah,
That was funny.
you know."
Right.
And
And I saw a fake story about him being picked up by the police and stuff.
Oh yeah, well there you go. But yeah, Solo was the killer, and then they bring in Jacob, and you cannot discount the charisma that Jacob Fatu has. He
Right.
jumps off the page. We all got to see him. We talk about this a lot. We all got to see him in Chicago wrestle. Dave refereed the match. Jacob Fatu then was fantastic, and that
Yeah.
was 40 pounds ago.
Correct.
That was without the benefit of WWE production and television and whatnot.
Yeah.
Now the storyline, I mean, come on, you're just recycling the bloodline. I get it, whatever. But the Roman LA Knight, gross, absolutely gross. Nobody wants to see LA Knight wrestle my tribal chief. That's just terrible. It's gross. Like LA Knight is a generic make a wrestler who's just still recycling the Rock and Stone Cold's lines and whatnot.
Is he like Build-A-Bear but for wrestlers?
But for wrestlers, exactly what he is.
Yep.
Then they got the Braun Breaker Oba thing going on with Paul Heyman involved, because Paul
that's
Heyman
interesting.
respect to Oba Femi.
And
That could be cool, but here's the problem. And this is the problem as I see it with WWE, and I've said it before. It's Seth, it's Roman, it's Cody, it's Punk. And now maybe it's Kevin Owens. That is the top of your card. And you've got a guy white hot like Oba Femi, who you're not dealing with. You cooled off Braun Breaker, which is probably a mistake in the men's main card. And then, of course, you've got Stephanie come back for Liv, which I think will be
Becky
great.
Unhinged.
And I do like that they've given Chelsea Green the time to heal, because
Yes.
she needs the opportunity. She's earned the opportunity to be the champion. And
100%
I know the
agree.
belt doesn't mean anything, but it does. And they can't ever take it away from her that she was the champion. So
No, I was very happy to see that. My only takeaways from WWE this week were Kevin Owens and whoever he was talking with, Punk maybe.
it was Punk, yeah.
It was horrible. I was literally sitting through that promo going, did you forget how to talk on a mic? Like, it was bad. It was bad, bad, bad. I felt like SmackDown this week was more talking than wrestling again, which drives me nuts. I hate that. I guess they cut an hour. Did you
I'm
guys hear
okay
this?
with that.
But did you hear what they cut?
Mm-mm.
So they cut an hour, and apparently they cut a bunch of stuff out. Like I read somewhere that Shinsuke Nakamura was going to announce that Tanahashi was coming to WWE. That's huge. That's huge news for somebody who's a
huge WWE fans, huge to
well, I
wrestling.
say if you're a New Japan fan, but like that missed the cut. There were a few other things that missed the cut too, and I was kind of surprised. But I guess they don't have enough. Like, what are they afraid of giving people more than what they paid for? Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
jacking people. over
Cody
these
versus Orton
prices.
don't do it for me. Punk versus Owens in Toronto, no doubt will be a good match unless they do some kafukde nonsense. But I wouldn't mind watching Owens walk away in Canada with the world title. I'd be fine.
That'd be cool.
I have no problem with Owens doing anything.
Probably overdue, honestly. I mean, they've made him the really good match against a lot of guys.
Yeah.
It would be great to see him.
But you're missing Drew McIntyre. You're missing, they moved Sami Zayn out of the card immediately after he was the transitional champion. Like I say, there's just not a lot of semi-main event top tier wrestlers being showcased right now. And then we're going to get Chody and Randy again. And I don't know. I don't like it. I don't.
So my other point was in a vacuum, ignoring every other storyline. To me, I love the Braun Breaker thing, staring off into space, because he thinks everybody's saying that Oba Femi is the future, and here I am. I was supposed to be the future.
I like that.
I like it.
I agree.
From a storyline perspective, that's good. It's way better than Solo Sikoa going out there trying to be the party animal. And
yes.
Not
absolutely.
believable. It's just fake. And this thing with Braun Breaker, you can see him being bothered by that. That's logical.
Yeah.
It's great.
And I think that they could run a great program with Oba and Braun all the way to the Rumble and maybe even further.
Yeah.
But to me, Oba Femi is the guy who takes the title off of Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. It's believable. We didn't even talk about SummerSlam because we were off.
Oh, yeah.
Seth and Roman had a great match. Here's my problem with that match. It's 18 months too late. They had all the momentum in the world to do it at WrestleMania, where they had Rollins turn or Heyman turn on Roman. They could have, to me, the money matches were Seth Roman, Seth Punk, Roman Punk. Any of them one-on-one would have been far better than a triple threat, in my opinion. Now we do it 18 months later. Roman refuses to use the chair. You get the story. You get the Ambrose, tip of the hat to him. And Roman wins. LOL. But Roman Reigns was not losing that match to Seth Rollins.
No.
They made too big a deal about how Roman had never beat Seth, which isn't actually true. When Roman won the Universal title, Seth was one of the opponents he beat for the title. But, you never beat him with the bloodline or blah, blah, blah. It was one-on-one. It was heads up, etc. Then they did that odd thing at the end where they just stared at each other, which I thought, I was waiting for somebody to come in who missed a cue.
Yep.
And it never happened. And I thought that was good. I thought that match was good. I thought SummerSlam was probably a B show, maybe a C+.
It was 2 nights that could have been 1.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you have to put everybody on the card. I mean,
And they did it.
The Usos and who was it? The Usos and Jacob against LA Knight, Solo, and
Yeah.
No.
No.
The Brock Lesnar Oba Femi Hell in a Cell match was underwhelming. We're never going to see the old late 90s Hell in a Cell matches anymore. Those are gone, or the early 2000s. But it was underwhelming, and Brock actually retired or whatever.
Well, that's where we had the ladder match, though, for the women, which I thought was pretty good. And
yeah.
right?
Yeah, the women's match was good. That women's match was good. The Bella turning on Paige was trash. I mean, it just who cares about Nikki and Brie Bella? Go away. And I thought Liv did a nice job in her title defense, from the female talent standpoint. But no tag team matches in terms of the title, Terry. But we did get a 6-man on the WWE just for
Of course.
you. The more people, the better. The more people,
Trying
the better.
to compete with AEW, right?
That's right. And then, of course, Cody versus Punk was okay, but you can't have Cody lose clean to CM Punk. So we get Randy Orton involved. And that is what it is.
Yep.
But not a bad pay-per-view. We'll see the way it goes. And I will expect Solo's head on a platter for the Tribal Chief Monday.
Yeah, right. Tomorrow. Yeah.
On a platter with an apple shoved in it, like the old Samoan barbecue.
That sounds good,
Samoan barbecue. Eating
Let's
turkey
move
tail.
on to football and
My man, Kurt
a couple of
Signetti.
stories here. We got Signetti. Signetti wins the national championship. And
But I'm gonna
acts like he's the greatest coach ever. And then, we got a couple other nonsense stories here. But what do you want to talk about, Andrew? I just threw a few out.
No. Kurt Signetti is Kurt Signetti, and you have to appreciate the man's confidence and intensity in the job that he brings. He takes the worst program in football history in the NCAA. Not only do they win a Big Ten championship and go to the playoff, lose, whatever, but then the next year they win the Big Ten title and they win the national championship. He had the oldest roster in college football, most experienced guys. He did it a different way. Signetti's not looking for all-stars. He's looking for people that play as a team. And as Terry hates me to remind him, he is a branch on the Nick Saban coaching tree. And
he pushes back on that harder than anybody ever has, though.
He was the recruiting coordinator, which means he knows how to talk to people.
Yeah.
So Signetti and Indiana are not the preseason number 1 team in the country. But I don't think that bothers him, because they're going to go out and they're going to play Indiana football. He's got Josh Hoover coming in from TCU, and he's got another big, experienced quarterback that's going to fit right into the system that he's developed there at Indiana. Their defense got incredibly better over the season last year and really made the difference against Miami. Kurt Signetti is the best X's and O's coach in the country. He is also a complete dickhead, which makes him one of my favorites. And then there's Nebraska. Matt Rule says it's the best team he's had. We're going 4-8, and I hate Matt Rule. So there's my early prediction. They might scare 5-7, but they're going 4-8. You drew Oregon, Ohio State, and Indiana in the same season. You are not serious. You would much rather talk to the media than coach football. And yeah, not interested. And
So
you
haven't downloaded his podcast?
No, absolutely not. I listen to him as little as possible, and the problem is I follow 25 Nebraska football pages, and he's on every single one of them.
Yeah.
Why you all get the text message that says, I hate Matt Rule.
But the most exciting news in college football this week is Lane Kiffin said that we promised this guy number 5, and he's going to wear number 5. We don't care what Jaden Daniels says.
And I don't understand the genesis of this argument. Is the number retired?
Me neither.
It's not. It's one of those like Auburn retired Cam Newton's number last year. And a couple of years before that, Deuce Knight came in and wanted to be number 2, and Cam said no. It's the same thing. It's like either retire the number or it's free to be used.
I was confirming information because I was pretty sure the number wasn't retired, but I wanted to make sure. So if the number's not retired, fuck off.
Yes.
Exactly.
Stop
and Lane Kiffin's like,
Yes.
You were not my player. You got nothing to do with me.
Nope.
I told
Bye.
this guy he could be number 5, and it's not a quarterback. It's actually a defensive back.
Even
I thought it
better.
was another quarterback.
Even better.
It's just a random defensive back that wanted to be number 5, and he's like, "Yeah, you can be number 5."
Sure
Yeah,
can.
and they're threatening to go to court over a football number at this point,
Yeah.
which is silly.
Fun.
And Lane Kiffin doesn't mind the controversy, the attention, the news, the media, whatever.
Oh, LSU's eating it up, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's always embraced that. Now, LSU, as much as this may pain Dave to hear and Teppy, our favorite Mississippi contingent, LSU's probably going to be a team to have to deal with this year. Not just because of Kiffin, but they spent so much money bringing in talent to LSU to fill what they believe is the system they want to run to play football at Louisiana State University. And they brought back Coach O. And, so they are certainly not afraid of having the identity of being the shit show in college football. And because they're horrible to the media. Now, Coach O is hilarious. The best story ever. Hey, Coach, it's not going good. All right, what day do you want me to leave? What door do you want me to use? He didn't care. He was gone to go flirt with the co-eds. But that's what he said. It was hilarious. But Kiffin's going to have a ton of pressure on him because of what he did at Ole Miss. There isn't another coach in college football that could win 10 games as many times consecutively as Lane Kiffin. And I know that because it never happened before. He did more with less. He's going to have so many more resources at LSU. You have an incredible fan base there, whether you like them or you don't. The night atmosphere at Death Valley is off the chart insane. And he's coming to win a national championship. He didn't leave Ole Miss because he was a loser. He left Ole Miss because he can't win a national title there and didn't have the resources to do so. With all the talent that they have, LSU is going to be a player this year in the SEC.
What I'm afraid of is Cam Coleman at Texas. And I'll give you kind of another guy that's an example of what might happen with Cam Coleman at Texas. Camden Brown was at Auburn for multiple seasons, never reached the field. Well, guess what he did the other day? He scored 2 touchdowns for the Cowboys. Couldn't get on the field for Auburn.
Right.
He scored 2 touchdowns for the Cowboys.
Wow.
How does that translate to Cam Coleman, who actually did something at Auburn and now he's going to Texas? This dude might get 1,500 receivers.
And he's going to Texas with Steve Sarkisian, who knows how to get the best out of his players, a returning quarterback, 4 linemen returning. Texas will be legit as well this year. The SEC is going to be stacked like it's always stacked. I wouldn't expect much of a downturn at Ohio State. Penn State will be interesting with a new head coach. Franklin at Virginia Tech took all the Penn State recruits with him.
That'll be interesting, yeah.
So we'll see how that works because, quite frankly, that team will be the odds-on favorite to win the ACC. And they'll be the odds-on favorite because they just took everybody with them.
And with Florida State, all the Florida State fans calling for the coach's head, and they're not firing him. The outlook is not great there. And then Clemson, Dabo once in a while proves that he's still there, but consistently, Clemson is not that team anymore.
No, I think the best team other than Virginia Tech, at least potentially in the ACC right now, is going to be Miami.
Yeah.
And Cristobal's got him with the swag, and they're spending money down in South Beach. They've got the money to spend. They want to relive the 80s, the same as every other great team, like Nebraska. But Nebraska has the best facilities in the country and the worst head football coach. That's my opinion. It's not even close. And Matt over here with Go Blue, you talk about a shit show. You guys won the damn lottery with Whittingham coming from Utah.
It was looking pretty bad until Whittingham got hired.
And quite frankly, undeserved to get a coach like that at Michigan. Undeserved to get
But
a
at the
coach.
same
like
time,
that.
that's kind of how it is with Alabama when they hired Nick Saban. It was looking pretty rough
Yeah.
until they announced Nick Saban was getting hired because,
Well,
you know, they had struck out with Rodriguez.
well, yeah, and then when they had, you know, with Saban, the first year, you know, he goes 7-5 or whatever. The second year, he's playing for an SEC championship. So, and I get it. We all love our football teams, Matthew. But if you were honest with yourself, what happened in Michigan last year is an absolute disgrace, and you guys are lucky that a coach that good decided he would still go touch a nuclear program. So, why? Because you played football in the 1850s? Get away from me.
Against the
right.
high schools. Yeah.
Yeah. What high school did we beat last week? I mean, Rich Rod won 10 and 11 games, and so did Brady Hoke. But the no, I think Michigan will be a good football team because of who the coach is.
Yeah, they're going to be good.
And you talk about defense like you hadn't seen since 1997, Matthew. Michigan will be a very good, well-disciplined defensive football team because that's how he was. So
yeah, so I mean, you've got in the Big Ten, you've got at least Michigan, Ohio State, Indiana,
Oregon.
And then Oregon, we'll see. So pretty stacked.
Yeah.
The SEC is going back up. Is there that one team? You know, supposedly Texas might be that. Yet to be seen. They haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
But, it's going to be some good football. And then, you know, the ACC, we got Virginia Tech. Who knows what that's going to be? And then Miami's still sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
Big 12, I don't know. It's always the question mark out there. Who knows?
Well, it is shootout country. You know,
Texas
everything's
Tech?
going to be a shootout.
I guess Texas Tech thinks they're that team, but I don't know if they are.
Oh, well, Matthew, I mean, I'm not an Ohio State fan. You may not know this, but they stole Tommy Frazier's Heisman Trophy in 1995, gave it to some guy named Eddie George, and that is the genesis of my hatred for Ohio State. But you know, it is what it is. Now we did, Terry, in Nebraska. They sent, you know, Dylan Raiola is now a Duck, and he's so happy about.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he's going to be a backup quarterback, and so we have Calandria.
Back the Duck up, right?
Allison.
What we should tell him.
But Calandria's head coach last year was Dan Mullen. So he's a mobile quarterback that can pass and throw, and he was taught by a real football coach. So we'll see what Holgerson and the offense can do with him. But you may know nothing. But Buckeyes are nothing but worthless, hairless nuts. That's a tree, I thought. But anyway, yeah. Michigan's over here being loud in the chat. But just prove it there, Matthew. Just prove it. But I think your team's defense will be incredible this year because of who the head ball coach is. And he always had good teams at Utah with less resources than what he's going to have at Michigan. So that should improve the Michigan outlook for sure.
Did you know that Jason Kelce went to Cincinnati?
He went to Cincinnati, and so did his brother. He's now married to T. Swift.
Yeah, since we didn't mention Cincinnati.
I just have my one thing of knowledge. I like bringing it up, you know?
No,
Okay, so I do have.
Allison's right, though. Cincinnati was part of that controversial deal with the NIL and getting him out of what's the quarterback's name there? Texas Tech. Yeah, Texas Tech gets him, and then they've got to let him go because it's a whole mess there.
Oh, that is a mess.
Yeah.
I do have one more point to make about football. Matt says, you may not know this, but Buckeyes are nothing but worthless, hairless nuts. Somebody talk about their hairless nuts. That's a hell of a line. You know what we're going to talk about? We're going to talk about the worst pickup lines tonight.
Yeah, don't come at me with your hairless nuts. That would just that's not a winning line. I joked that I had heard most of these in Vegas over the last week. I wish it wasn't a joke, but it's true. Some of the comments last week were, and as Andrew and I can attest, I dressed like a normal person, unlike some of the other people in Las Vegas.
Look, it used to be the Walmart after 10 o'clock. Go around, just walk into Walmart, look around. You'll feel better about
COVID
yourself.
ruined everything.
Yeah, you can go to Las Vegas now and just look around and you will feel better about yourself.
Yep.
Especially once you hit Fremont Street.
So I would say ChatGPT would not cooperate when I mentioned that maybe the anatomy of the ladies in this picture wasn't accurate.
What can I say?
But it did put them in leather miniskirts like I have.
Oh yeah, there you go. Because I'll be in a leather miniskirt. Sure. The cleavage, yes. Leather miniskirt, most probably not. And I'm pretty sure Amy ain't gonna be down for that one.
And if Allison is anywhere temperature north of 70, there ain't a way in hell you're putting her in a leather miniskirt.
That is correct.
Yeah. Speaking as her lavender husband, I can tell you right now that is not happening.
No.
Sundresses, yes. Leather skirts, absolutely.
This is gonna be good, though. This is gonna be so good, Terry. What's close? What just missed?
All right, hold on a second. Let me scroll so I get the correct quotes.
Okay.
The four that missed. We've got the first one as proposed by Pondwater Dave in this scenario. Oh, you seem to have a little redneck in you. No? Do you want a little redneck in you?
Oh, what's the browser history one?
Okay, I gotta find that.
Oh,
let's see.
Good God.
Terry is highly prepared. This is production.
Sorry. Oh, this is from Andrew, apparently. Are you my browser history? Because I'd be deeply uncomfortable explaining you to my family.
Oh my God, that's so good!
I actually did not send that to you, but I will take credit.
Oh, you didn't send it to me, but I had to attribute it to somebody.
That's good. I like that one. Okay.
All right, so there's this thing about Gouda. Let me find that. Oh, I did not prepare these four. I've got the whole quote for everything else. Oh, from me, we'll say, are you made of cheese? Because you're looking Gouda tonight.
Oh God, that's bad.
And then
That's
Allison,
really bad.
Allison with, are you a parking ticket? Because you got fine written all over.
Oh my goodness.
I would totally use that one. That's good though.
Yeah, I tried to pick ones that actually made sense.
Yeah, I would totally use
the browsing history. That one's pretty good.
The redneck one, I love that one. I'll be honest. I've heard that one more than once with different
personality.
Yeah, different things than redneck. I've heard Italian, Greek, you know.
Yeah. So I mean, this was a guy from college that told me he said that some girl that night. You know, that's what that was.
Got it.
And I'm from Alabama, so we went with redneck. All right, number 10. Do you have a quarter? I need to call my mom and tell her I met the girl of my dreams.
Oh my goodness.
So I put this one here. Yeah. I've heard a little variation. One was, can I borrow a quarter? My mom told me to call her when I met the girl of my dreams.
Oh, that's a good one.
I like it.
Interactive. Yeah, that's interactive.
Here's the problem with that particular pickup line. Like David Miller, it is old. And the reason for that is nobody
does not get you a call.
Yeah, nobody pays a quarter to dial the phone.
There's no payphones anymore.
Yeah, there's no payphones anymore.
And they're hell lot more than a quarter if there are.
It should be, can I borrow your cell phone? Can I borrow your cell phone to call my mom?
Oh, that reminds me. I don't know if y'all ever saw the show Joe Schmo.
Yep.
But there was a Joe Schmo 2. And like the first episode, this girl walks up. And they did Joe Schmo 2 in the format of like The Bachelor. So this really ditzy girl walks up and says, "I'm giving you my cell phone. That way you can call me anytime you want."
Stop it. Stop it.
Nice.
That was all
brains.
fake, but yeah.
That's brains, man.
But Joe Schmo is a great show if you ever get to see that. It was so good. Number 9. If I could rearrange the alphabet, I'd put you and I together.
I hate this one so much. This one's
Yeah.
This one makes me like have the creepy crawlies. This one's so bad.
Yeah. But that's the point. They're cringe. And so this is very cringe-worthy.
I'll just say that ChatGPT did a little bit better with the anatomy on this picture.
I was gonna say, Amy's freaking look at her in this one. Girl, I did not know you had a body like that. That's right.
She's not even here to witness it.
I know, right?
I guess she's driving home from her trip this week.
There you go.
Number 8. In case you're wondering, I'm single.
I actually like this one.
One, don't think I've ever been that skinny, and 2, yeah, I don't think I've ever actually said that out loud. Although, Andrew, you and I should say this more often when we're together.
We get pegged as married people all the time. We have pulled the trigger in Las Vegas.
You might want to rephrase that. But I tried to pick quotes that actually made sense. I tried to pick quotes that actually made sense for our gender and orientation.
Mm-hmm.
How about that?
Yes. Okay. Sorry. That was so good, Terry.
Killed Allison.
Terry wins for the day.
Oh man.
All right.
Number 7. I like your dress. I like it even better on my bedroom floor.
I submitted this one because
that was in a movie I saw.
Was?
Mm-hmm.
What
it was like an 80s movie. It's a really old line.
It's just so bad.
Yeah, I was like a teenager watching Scrambled Cinemax or something.
It makes sense. But this one's still used today. That's why I hate this one.
Because it's so good.
Yeah, it is absolutely wonderful. Wonderful.
It gets right to the point. It describes exactly the plan.
Yep. Those pants look great on you. They'd look better on my floor. I've used that version before.
My friend has used one nice shoes.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'm surprised I didn't see that one on this list. You've never heard that one, Terry?
No,
I've actually heard that one.
ChatGPT did not. Well, so ChatGPT told me it backed off.
Yeah. ChatGPT isn't going to give you that one, but that was one when I was in college was definitely making the rounds. Matt put one in the quote, and I know this one's coming up. This one in the chat.
Yeah, this Nashville stuff, I don't know, but I don't. Anyway.
But let's keep going. All
Number
right.
6.
Broad Street.
Well, here I am. What are your other 2 wishes?
Yeah,
correct.
Andrew could definitely say this one. Also, by the way, Terry, I just realized how funny you saying the last one was, because you and clothes coming off are just.
Oh yeah, I guess I did have to. Yeah. Anyway, we won't go into that.
The socks.
Down to the Macho Man socks.
I did have to send a text to make sure. Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Down to the Macho Man socks.
Woo.
Love it.
Terry just turned red, and it's not from the liquor.
No, that's correct. Andrew, I don't think you're ever gonna wear a sweater like that.
I do wear sweaters like that, but only during the wintertime.
No, don't. No, I veto.
And that's a non-alcoholic beer.
Yes, it is.
Correct. My beverage of choice, other than
but
that,
not a Heineken Zero, because those are the worst.
And I told ChatGPT, do not put Auburn stuff behind everybody.
I love it. Love it.
Number 5. Is it hot in here, or is it just you?
Yep.
I don't hate this one. Is that bad?
And if you're really confident, you could ask him, is it hot in here, or is it just me?
Yeah, you could do either one of those.
I'm never gonna get mad at somebody calling me hot, so this one's fine.
Yeah.
I did not.
So okay.
Okay. Uh-oh.
So when I was dangerously young.
Hoeing around.
Oh, yeah.
No. I was working at the grocery store.
Okay.
Hoeing around.
And
I like my version better.
you know, I had shaved head back then. And there's this woman that came in. And there's nothing against this, but there was this woman in a wheelchair that come in with her daughter. And one day she was asking where something was, and I said, "Oh, it's over here." And she sent her daughter to go get it. So then at that point, it was just me and her. And she looks at me, and this woman's like in her 30s, and I'm like 17 or something. And she goes, "You know, I'm really into bald guys."
Terry, picking up the Cougars. I love it.
Anyway.
That's right. That's right.
Number 4. I don't know why I thought of that just now.
Good stuff. We're impressed. Oh,
Did
God.
it hurt
Oh,
when you fell from heaven? Did it hurt?
I hate this one.
Oh my God. So
This is
silly.
a Date Mike kind of line.
It is.
Do you know Date Mike, Andrew? We got to show you Date Mike one day.
Does it involve Steve
Well, I mean,
Carell? And the answer is no.
Date Mike.
Date Mike.
It's like Matt Rule and Bad Travelers.
You hate them.
I hate Steve Carell.
I'm going to make you watch
Bad
this
Travelers
one.
include people that stand up on the airplane before we're to the gate. Or people that take their in-flight phone calls. Put it in airplane mode. I swear to God, Allison, the phone rang on the way from Las Vegas
Stop
to
it.
Denver behind me.
Stop it. Oh my gosh. I can't.
After they had said, put your electronic devices in airplane mode.
Drives me insane.
I am not making that up. I was like, what the hell is that? And it was somebody's phone in the middle of the plane. You can tell they're not frequent flyers. They didn't pay for the extra leg space from Southwest.
Terry, do you pop your collars like that? Because in this picture, you are very stylish.
I do not do that.
Okay.
But
Okay.
hey, if I'm throwing some of these lines out, I probably would.
Okay, let's go.
I love how he's also in his signature blue shirt.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Well, I mean, that's the picture I handed them to.
Yeah.
Number 3.
And you got the Auburn Tigers background. I saw it.
I'm here. You're welcome.
That's right.
Another Andrew special.
Again, very Andrew. Yes.
That's right. I'm here. You're welcome. What's that?
I would maybe use this one. I don't think I'd like it if somebody used it.
You notice the cold beer sign has 2 handles on it.
Yes, it does.
Good stuff. Good. Nice.
I was making sure everything was spelled correctly, especially saying "make tonight count." And
Yeah.
I did something else. Yeah, I thought that did something else. I will be honest. Woo.
influence of Instagram Reels.
Yeah, right.
Number 2. Are you from Tennessee? You're the only 10 I see.
There you go.
Yeah, that's-
There you go, Matt.
But Matthew, you called it, but that's lame. Like
Yeah.
that. Like if
That's
nobody would
another
ever
old
say that
one.
to me,
That's a
but if
very old.
they did, I would be like, "That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. You get no points."
I heard that in the 90s.
I hadn't heard that one till I moved to Florida. So while I was living in Massachusetts, New York, I never heard this one. Moved down to Florida, and I'm like, yeah, no, that's dumb. No.
I would love to hear a Rhode Island. Let's try that again. A Long Island person say, "Are you from Tennessee?" The only 10 I see.
No.
Go Yankees.
No. Oh, all right. So wait. So what's number 1 then?
I don't know. Terry had 92 options on this.
I don't know, but
list.
it's got to be good because I'm trying to remember. I think I know what it is. But go ahead.
Who do you think is saying it in this scenario?
I don't know.
Well, if it's the one I sent you, it better be me.
Number 1. Do you believe in love at first sight, or should I walk by again?
Yep.
Just
100%.
the image, and I know she's happily married, but just the
Yes.
image of Amy Vaughn uttering those words to somebody
I
is
love it.
highly amusing.
Oh. She would devastate the world if she tried this.
Yeah, that would, I mean,
Yeah.
that would be incredibly fun.
I agree. Absolutely.
Amy's
let me,
pickup line would be more like, "Can I light candles for you?"
Let me try to do the top 10 because there's nowhere near enough room to write all that. Top 10 worst pickup lines. Episode 150, TNA Top 10. Number 10, do you have a quarter so I can call my mom and tell her I met the girl of my dreams? Something like that. Number 9, hell, I don't know. You and I together.
Rearrange the alphabet so you and
Rearrange the
I
alphabet.
are together. Yeah.
Number 8, in case you're wondering, I'm single. Number 7, I like your dress. I'd like it better in my bedroom floor. Number 6, I'm here. What are your other 2 wishes? Number
Correct.
5, is it hot in here, or is it just you or me, whichever you prefer? Number 4, did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Number 3, I'm here. You're welcome. Number 2, are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see. And number 1,
Do you believe in
do you
that?
believe in love at first sight, or should I walk by?
That is so funny.
It's so good.
Somebody.
I'm trying to imagine you guys saying some of these, and I can't stop giggling because I'm trying to imagine Terry. I'm trying to imagine you saying the ones that you ascribe to Andrew, and you just don't like. You're not very egotistical. Is that a good word?
Ooh, what a compliment.
I know you would like that because you are. But Terry, I can't see you doing that. I can't see you
Oh,
being
great.
like, I'm here. You're welcome.
And by the way, I would like everybody to know that when I do flirt with men, I am far more direct than any of this. Just so you're aware. Far more direct.
I didn't get to see much of it. I'm very sad.
Come in, big baby. Lay on your bed.
That's a dog. He's not talking to a man.
I was going to say that was one of the lines he's talking about.
Yeah. The big baby is here. He does not like to be outside when it's 100
Russ
degrees.
was like, hello, I'm here.
Yeah.
Love it.
Now he's going to lick his bed for the next 5 minutes because it comforts him for whatever reason.
I mean,
I wouldn't want to sleep in the wet spot, speaking of pickup lines. But, you know, I mean, apparently the dog doesn't mind.
Mark, that is.
Next week, we're going to do worst fast food chains. Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see.
Taco Bell better be number 1 on this list. That's all I'm saying.
No way.
Taco Bell better be number 1 on this list.
Absolutely not. I will fire all of my friends if Taco Bell is number 1 on this list.
So speaking of fast food chains, real quick, there's this fast food chain exclusive only to Nebraska, and it's called Runza. Runza is just German cabbage burgers, but what I remembered about Runza in
I'm sorry, what?
Cabbage burgers.
I've heard about this.
The fuck is
So
a
they
cabbage burger?
put them in like a closed sub roll looking thing, and they make a cabbage burger. Cabbage, hamburger, onions, cheese, mushrooms. It is absolutely delicious.
No, you're wrong. But okay.
But anyway.
But he won't eat a Reuben.
Right. Exactly.
But I won't what?
You won't eat a Reuben.
Oh, fuck a Reuben. That's got corned beef in it. That's gross. And it's usually made with like pumpernickel bread, which is also disgusting. Anywho, I went to Runza while I was home. And the one thing I remembered about Runza is they serve crinkle cut fries. Now, they always serve hot crinkle cut fries. Like I'm saying, these fries compete with McDonald's when they're fresh. Oh, yes.
Okay.
100%.
All right. You know how I feel about. Yeah.
I remembered why they do when I took the first fry out of the hot box because they were fresh. And it's because they use 2 cups of salt on the batch of fries. That's what it is. Not only are they deep fat fried in oil, despite the fact I'm using the air fryer these days. So that was different, but they are coated in salt to the point you pick it up and you're not sure if it's golden brown or white.
Oh,
But yeah, that will not make the list because ain't nobody know what Runza is.
no.
So, and it would not be the worst fast food place in a world where Taco Bell exists. Currently, the local Taco Bell, Allison, you know, the one a half mile from
Yes,
my house,
I know.
which is disgusting and I've never been to, is currently hiring smiling faces. That's what their sign says. Currently hiring
I'm
smiling
gonna
faces.
invest in a Taco Bell just to yeah.
Don't do it.
It's
I'll fire
gonna
you.
fund our future.
Oh, there is a place. I got to look this up, so I'll have more details. I'll have it for
Okay.
next week. There is a place somewhere on the West Coast because Taco Bell started out there. When Taco Bell got bought and changed, this place stayed with the original recipes.
Del Taco? No.
No, definitely not Del Taco. That place is horrible.
All right, so we can make sure that one's on the list.
Yeah,
Coming
it's bad.
from somebody who eats at Taco Bell more often
Shut
than they
up! I
should.
love Taco Bell.
Both of
Del
them.
Taco is rough. I don't know if anybody disagrees, but
I say it 100
bad.
times on this podcast. I'll say it again. You've all dined with me at incredible restaurants that we eat at, and you extol the virtue of Taco fucking Bell on this
I went
show.
to Panda Express today.
I love you. Man, Domino's.
It is so white people Chinese food. Like it's not.
It was the first. But see, here's the thing about it. Taco Bell was kind of the first
Yes.
of its kind, and Panda Express was the first.
Ethnic
That
fast
don't
food.
make either one of them right. I'd rather go into the Asian place with the dim lighting and the menu that's 27 years old and the little person behind the counter that still hardly speaks English. But
And they don't
know-
even serve anything that's on that menu that you
No.
because they
No.
go, you want bourbon chicken?
Yeah, exactly. How about General Tso's? Would you like white rice or fly
Lo
rice?
mein, lo mein.
Lo mein. Exactly.
Oh, I got white rice and black pepper steak today. It was very
Ooh.
Yeah. To me, Panda Express is not good compared to Chinese restaurant.
P.F. Chang's.
I prefer a Japanese restaurant.
I do too. We have this little place called Sakura down
Oh, yeah.
down the road. It is
Good stuff.
really good.
Yeah.
It's really good. But anyway,
Oh, I get, yeah.
so a collection of
Really
words.
good candy.
Everybody prepare your fast food and be ready to defend why Taco Bell is number one, because these two clowns think it's the best fast food chain in the world, and they're wrong. Do they serve Diet Coke at Taco Bell? They do not, ma'am.
Pepsi.
They do not serve
Pepsi
Diet
owns Taco Bell.
I fully admit, McDonald's holds the grail for migraine meals for a large fry and a large Diet Coke. They are number one with that crispy Diet Coke and those amazing fries.
And Allison is correct. McDonald's does have the best Diet Coke.
Yes,
Best Diet Coke.
correct.
And like I told you earlier in a meme, honey, there are people out there doing crack. It's okay. Have that third Diet Coke. You'll
That's
be
right.
fine.
That's right.
Okay, so neither of them are still with us right now in the
Okay.
chat, so I don't know that we'll get
Figure
answers.
Tuesday, 7
We
o'clock.
assume that Pondwater and Amy are doing Tuesday night.
Right.
That's our assumption. Go look it up, please. It'll be very good. It always is. Just go find it for yourselves. Talking
Correct.
Wrestling with Pondwater and Amy.
YouTube, mark out moments.
I've never noticed that the N in Pondwater is back.
That is fantastic.
Oh, yeah, me neither.
And Capital.
And capital. Yeah.
It's,
That's Dave. It's what happens when you trust ChatGPT. John Connor warned you all about the machines.
Skynet.
all right, so that was the worst pickup line.
Although, on that topic, Terry, hold on a second with the ChatGPT. The tattoo that was created was made with ChatGPT because I can't draw.
Mm-hmm.
And then the artist edited Allison's
I got a little more feminine of a version.
and then just did mine straight up the way I had it.
It still came out great.
Did yours
Yeah.
straight, huh? Okay.
Yeah, straight up.
It's the only
Straight up.
thing he's had straight in a while.
Correct. The lines are gorgeous. About like the backyard. Straight lines.
Straight lines.
We don't do crooked around here.
Nope.
That's how you know people care about their yard.
Yeah. Mhm.
Adult
right.
peer pressure.
All
So
right, so that's
apparently I have-
150 episodes.
Apparently, Matthew Presley and myself are going to be waving the banner against Taco Bell next week. That's going to be fabulous.
I got to think about who I think is the worst because
Yeah,
I know that
Same. I
because
think
I'm also an Arby's fan, so that's gonna.
Oh my god!
Oh, I'm putting Jack in the Box, I think.
So
Jack in the
Arby's,
Box is bad.
to me, Arby's deviated from what they were really good at, and their
Yeah.
menu is
Yep.
they are
Roast
the
beef.
damn cheesecake factory of fast food places
Correct.
at this point with how big the Arby's menu
Well,
is.
not as much as Cookout, right? You can't get.
I still have
fried
never
corn
been
dogs.
there. I still don't know what that is. I saw it.
Cookout?
Yeah.
Every item that you can think of, they have it.
Okay.
Yeah. Including the corn dogs, which are amazing. Y'all know I love corn dogs.
And you can get it as a side.
That's
You
right.
can get a cheeseburger with a side of corn dog.
That was what I was disappointed in Runza. They used to have the mini corn dogs as a side. They got rid of the mini corn dogs.
Well, that's the one thing I like about Cracker Barrel. You can get dumplings as a side.
But Cracker Barrel is not a fast food. So, Terry,
Yeah,
real
it
quick
doesn't
before
count.
we
in
get
that
out of
spot.
here, because we're at an hour 30, and we've all got things to do. The parameters for the fast food restaurant are no
Okay,
sub
yeah.
shop.
No sub shops because that takes a damn long time. Most of
No. No sub shops, and must have a drive-through.
it must be primarily a place where you're thinking it's a drive-through. Because like some sub shops don't have a drive-through, but every damn McDonald's has a drive-through.
That's right. Along with Burger King. I saw one I hadn't thought about in years. Long John Silver. I'll have
Oh,
thoughts
that's
about
yes.
that. Oh, gross. Gross.
Ooh,
They fry
I'm
the
a
fish.
Captain D's guy. Long
They
John
fry the
Silver.
fish and the
Yeah.
fries in the same oil. That's absolutely disgusting.
Stop. That's nasty. Stop it.
The Captain D's or the fried fish?
The frying the fish in the same oil as the fries. You just
Well, I'm
ruin
sure Captain D's does that, but I just prefer
you're
the
ruining
fish
it.
over Long John Silver.
About like lettuce on anything from Taco Bell.
Why? Why would you ruin something?
Allison, don't eat lettuce. And look, Allison, when they announced the sporovirus or whatever you call it, she's like, I got nothing to worry about. I
Oh,
don't
good.
put lettuce on my shit anyway.
Right.
I accidentally ordered some soft tacos without telling them no lettuce.
Oh, look, when I was in Nebraska, I ate at Taco John's. I sent you all the picture of the bag, and I had soft shell and hard shell tacos, and they said, would you like lettuce on them? I said, absolutely. I don't care. I don't care.
Hey, I might lose some weight today. That's the worst
Okay.
thing.
Exactly. What's the worst that could happen? Lose the vacation weight. You walk 20,000 steps in Las Vegas and gain 20 pounds, which actually didn't happen because, like, we didn't snack.
No, we didn't.
Well, let me tell you about Burger King, Matthew. Burger King used to be the real deal, and they blew it. They blew it.
Was it the chicken fries that did it for you and pushed you over the edge there, Terry? 'Cause they're
No,
hard.
they changed the way they made their burgers.
It was the taco.
That's true.
Who had the
But
taco?
if you listen to the commercials, they said we bitched and you listened, and we listened.
It's
So
true.
apparently they've changed their burgers again, Terry.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
I know. All I know is they got like one person working in there if I ever go to the drive-through. It takes forever, and they still make you go to two different windows. It's like I will get your payment in the first window and meet me at the second window. I'm like, damn it! There's got to be a more efficient way to do this.
Order on the app. You never hit that first window.
Yeah, I remember during COVID when the Hardys in the little town I was working in for Deacon, Clinton, North Carolina, had like 4 employees that were willing to work. So they paid them $25 an hour, but Hardee's was only open from like 6 to 2. Like,
my
because they weren't going to pay them overtime, so they're
No,
only
that's true.
open from like 6 to 2.
Yep.
So that was a weird time in our lives, and it was.
Yes.
But yeah, Hardee's paid $25 an hour to fry fries, and it was
Oh,
6
no.
to 2.
Terry, there's only one answer.
Yeah,
Bojangles.
top 10 fast breakfast foods is McDonald's.
Bojangles.
Well, Bojangles is okay. Then you have the Chi-Chi filet, as my niece used to call it. Chi-Chi.
Just As
She
long
couldn't
as
say
you don't
Chick-fil-A,
put-
so she called it
as long as you
Chi-Chi.
don't put bagels from anywhere like Starbucks or Dunkin' on that list, because otherwise we're gonna have a fist fight.
We need a smear. Get a proper smear.
Fist.
Yeah, I don't include any of the coffee shops.
Good. 'Cause-
Although I will say, and it's not a real bagel, Allison, so I'm qualifying this.
okay,
The steak, egg, and cheese bagel from McDonald's hits.
It does.
but
Is
it's not
The
a bagel.
sauce. That sauce is great.
But it's not a bagel. Just remember that. It's like a round.
I'm
piece of
calling
bread.
it a bagel.
It's a round piece of bread. Damn it! A round piece of bread.
It comes out of the freezer frozen. You thaw them out.
Ain't a bagel.
Yeah.
Nah.
Not a bagel. Anyway, this was fun.
This is
Best
fun.
buffet.
Also, shout out to Shoney's. Good job, Matt. I did love Shoney's growing up.
We have a Shoney's in Smithfield. I've never been in the 15 years I've lived here.
Best buffets, yeah. I like that.
I've never been to Bob Evans either.
I love Bob Evans.
Buffets? Fuck off. If it's not in Las Vegas, I am not interested in a buffet. I
Also
won't
went
even
to
go
the
to the
Chinese
Chinese
buffet.
buffet. When I saw the kids playing in the damn chocolate fountain at the Golden Corral,
Oh, that's why I backed off of Golden Corral.
I'm
Oh,
out.
Yeah. That and
I'm
pizza
out.
buffets. I don't do the pizza buffets. I will go to a Chinese buffet, and that's all.
I won't even go to the Chinese buffet. I'll go order from the Chinese restaurant, not Panda Express.
all right.
I'm hungry. I'm gonna go get
Me
pizza
too.
or something.
I got beef and broccoli in the kitchen.
Nice.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks for voting. Thanks for the ideas. Thanks for welcoming us back after a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And
Why didn't
little
Alex
smaller
call this
group
time?
tonight. It was a good list. I think y'all did pretty well voting. And we'll move on to worst fast food places next week.
Number
Perfect.
one is Taco Bell.
And as always, love your people. Tell them you love them. Make it weird. See you next.